What's up, good people? Welcome to Taje Astrology. It's time for a little astrology gossip. Let's take a look at these celebrities' astrological placements to see what they're really like behind closed doors and take a look at the energy that's around them. Yeah, we gonna be all up in their business, but keep in mind that all readings are for entertainment purposes only. So you ready? Let's go. What's up, everyone? Salute to salute, my good people. Peace and blessings to you all. Now, today, we are going to take a look at one of my favorite Taurus celebrities, it's Jaguar Wright. Let me get her pulled up here so we can get going. All right, Miss Jaguar Wright. Now, Jaguar Wright has been hot in these YouTube streets since about 2019, and with her behind the scenes views and insights on what goes on in the music industry and the entertainment industry. Now, Jaguar has been in the entertainment industry since the days of the Roots. And the internet shows she's been active since about 1995. So that puts her around age 18. She's 47 now. But I believe that she's been singing way longer than that. All right. Now, today we're going to take a look at her natal birth chart. And I am excited. Because we have her birth time. Yes. A couple of years ago, I was watching one of her lives and she mentioned her time of birth. So, I heard up and took that down and been holding on to it since then. And you know how rare it is for astrologers to get the time of birth for celebrity entertainers. And a lot of times what they do is do estimates or guesstimates based on the on-hand knowledge that we have, coupled with the planetary alignment that we can see without the birth chart or without the birth time. All right. So, but we have the full birth information. So we will be able to see what houses these placements are in and how they impact her as a person, as well as make up who she is. All right. This will definitely be a 2-part, maybe 3-part series. All right. Because there's a lot of information in this birth chart. Today, we'll be discussing her birth placements. And in upcoming part 2, we're going to take a look at the energies coming in and maybe even like some more challenging aspects. All right. So let's begin. All right. Ms. Jaguar Suzette Wright, born May 17, 1977, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at 8:32 a.m. day chart, right? So this makes Jaguar a Taurus baby. And we all know that Tauruses can be stubborn and set in their ways. Tauruses typically move slow because they move on their own timing and they do their own thing. And she has quite a bit of Taurus in her chart. She has a Taurus sun, a Taurus moon, a Taurus Mercury, and a Taurus Chiron. All right. So let's talk about her Taurus Venus. All right. Now, Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, sensuality, pleasures, relationships. Now, Venus is going to tell us about how expressions of love and affection is done and how they would like to experience love, as well as the values of the person and the aesthetics. Taurus gives us a reflection of the type of self-love one has with oneself. Her Taurus sun gives us a sense of self and life's purpose. The sun is self. Taurus is ruled by Venus, which means it brings like a very strong connection to material things, tangible things, sensual pleasures. It is who she is, and it is what she wants, right? Now, Taurus Sun, they bring a desire. The Taurus Sun brings a desire for stability because Taurus is the Earth sign. Now, Taurus Sun seeks security, and that's whether it's emotional, financial, or material. Taurus Sun wants to be surrounded by beauty and comfort and wants to indulge in the pleasures of life. That is Venus all day. Now, Taurus Sun, which is ruled by Venus, makes a very attractive folks, right? People with Taurus Sun, they're typically very, very attractive. And I think we all can agree that Jaguar is a very beautiful woman from her younger days, even up until now. You just take a look at the pictures that's in this slideshow. Very beautiful woman. Now, her Taurus moon, the moon is going to be the emotional side of self, right? And so all of those attributes that I mentioned about the Taurus Sun, it brings that same energy into the emotional aspect of it, the stability, the beautiful things on an emotional level. Now, Taurus moon people, they're very protective of their loved ones, and I believe that she is. And typically, that earth energy, they're very slow to anger and may have difficulty like letting go of things, especially emotional things, because they're typically grounded in their ways, especially emotional ways and things of that nature. But her Venus is opposing Pluto, right? So what that means in short is that she's able to cut loose things a little bit easier than some other Taurus folks, right? Now, with her Mercury Taurus, see, that's that beautiful, sultry, sensual voice that she has. People with Mercury Taurus or Mercury Venus, they have the speaking voices, the singing voices. They usually are known for their voice in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Mercury, it governs communication, thought process, and how one learns. Mercury Taurus speaks very practical and deliberate. Now, she also has Mercury opposing Uranus in the sign of Scorpio, which tells me that she can and will say stuff that is unexpected and will use words that can either transform and or cut you like a knife. And I think we all have seen that if we've been following her for some time. Now, her Mercury house is her 12th house, and that's of hidden matter. So she's going to say what is hidden, what is secret, and with Jupiter there, she's going to talk a lot about these things with no problem. And she's telling all of the secrets. Now, with her 12th house being in Gemini and Jupiter with Lilith right there, I'm not surprised that she has spent some time in jail or in like mental hospitals because of the things that she says, the messages that she brings, and the way that her mind processes things. Lilith is in her 12th house, and Lilith represents rebellion. And she speaks of matters that some may see as being rebellious, or sexual matters, or sexual rebellions, or things that's considered taboo. Again, if she knows it, she's going to tell it. Now, Jaguar also has Chiron in Taurus, right? And we all know that Chiron is the wounded healer. It's the wounded healer. This brings the energy of feeling like she's not enough, or maybe it is how she thinks the industry perceives her with this placement being in the 11th house of public standing. She probably feels and is hurt by the fact that she's not recognized for her true value and worth within the industry. especially with her Venus housed in her house of career as a singer, as an entertainer, as a performer, as a celebrity. With Mars right next to Venus in her house of career shows that she is her own leader and she does things how she wants and may be seen or come across as aggressive, bossy, and maybe even violent, right? Now, Mars is the ruler of her 10th house, the house of careers. So, again, she makes her own way. She plays by her own rules with this placement. This is definitely boss energy. And with Mars, we know that Mars can be a little aggressive. Mars can do a little bit too much. Mars can be violent. Mars will square up with mugs. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely boss energy. Now, with displacement, um, I believe that she could obtain recognition that she desires, especially now we're in the age of Aquarius, by doing like live concerts, especially if the aesthetics is laid down just right, and give her fans, her true music fans, like this musical experience, right? This placement, Venus and Mars in the 10th house of careers, to me that also indicate like love affairs and sexual encounters and partnerships with people that she's in business with, and or people that she becomes sexually involved with or joins a partnership with, like relationships that she will eventually make them her business partner. Okay, and this is whether it's male or female. All right. Now, with her rising sign Cancer, my rising sign is Cancer as well. The rising sign indicates how others perceive us when they look at us, right? Because we may feel that we are presenting in a certain way, but this is how others look at us. And with that rising sign is Cancer, others may perceive her as overly emotional, moody, a crybaby, right? Someone that may not always come direct. We know that the crabs, which is represented by the Cancer, they don't always walk directly in a straight line, but they kind of scurry from the left and they scurry to the right. And this behavior may be seen as passive aggressive energy. Now, she has a day chart which tells me that Mars is kind of like the overall ruler of her chart, so it's probably more aggressive than passive. Just keeping it real, all right. Cancer rising folks, they progress in what they're doing and where they're going. It just may not be a straight line from A to Z. Now, she may find like certain restrictions with her money with Saturn in her second house of money, right? Now, Saturn is making a trine to Venus, right? So that indicates that how she makes money, she enjoys making money that way, which is what's seen, right? She enjoys it, especially with the house of Leo housing Saturn. She loves to be seen. She loves to be out front. But I do believe that, to me, with that Saturn square in Chiron and Uranus, that may be the cause of delays and may restrict her cash flow at times. I think the hurt feelings, uh, feeling like others aren't seeing her appropriately, seeing her worth in her work, and her unexpected movements, unexpected talks, unexpected conversations that may hinder her money, especially with Saturn right there. And really, truth be told, people just may not know how to handle her. I mean, the whole overall energy is Aries day chart, and so she can become aggressive, and a lot of people don't know how to handle aggressive, stubborn women, right? Now, what most people want to know is Jaguar lying about the stuff that she sees, especially with everything coming out with Diddy and just in the music industry altogether. Well, I will say this. All right, looking at her chart with Neptune opposing Jupiter in the 12th house of Gemini, she could definitely be lying and exaggerating and embellishing on that which is hidden and unseen and secrets, because we know that Geminis, they can embellish, they can lie, they can exaggerate, but they are very intelligent people and they typically can see both sides of the coin. So a lot of times where it may seem like they're lying, they just can see both sides of it. Now, however, comma, with that same Neptune trining Saturn, the sextiles that same Gemini house, and Uranus sextile and Pluto that is trining that Gemini house, I will say that the majority of what she said is true. I also believe that with these placements, sometimes she says things and not even know why she says the things that she says. With Neptune being a very spiritual and intuitive planet, she may get downloads and tap into different realms of information that she may not even know where it comes from. Especially having Cancer as a very intuitive sign, as a rising sign that's involved in a grand trine, which is favorable energy, with Pisces and Scorpio, which are three extremely intuitive zodiac signs. All right, they're the most three intuitive signs of the zodiac signs. And what we do know is that so far, everything she has said has been right. So you take that or you leave it. All right, take that. No Diddy. All right, good people. We can go on and on and on because the birth chart contains a plethora of information, and I really only tap into probably a small portion of the energy that her birth chart contains, So like I said, so this video isn't too long. Next time we'll look at more challenging aspects of her chart, and then we'll also be taking a look at some external energies and transits that's coming in for Miss Jaguar Wright, because everybody wants to know, why hasn't anyone sued her for all this talk that she's been doing? Ain't nobody sued her. They sued everybody around her, or having conversation with everybody around her, but why not her? Well, that's in her chart as well. So all I can say is stay tuned. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you share this video. All right.